I'm here with Pastor Gio Marin, and he's the pastor of the Houston Philam and Cypress churches. And God has impressed him to start a radio ministry. And here we are in his own home studio. How did God impress you to get started with this? And what do you hope will happen here as you go on air very, very soon?
I've always had a dream to have a radio ministry. I just never thought it'd come this soon in my lap. Someone introduced me to a brand new radio station. They had openings. And our churches saw the vision of how powerful preaching the gospel can be over the airwaves here in the Houston, Cypress area. So they came on board, and here we are. And the radio program is going to be about highlighting faith and how it's lived out in the real world. Primarily, it'll be interviews and also Bible studies. But the truth is, you are still writing your own verse. Hebrews chapter 11 is not closed. And so I want to hear your story. What is the Lord doing by faith through you today? And so that's what this radio station is going to capture. The stories of how God is moving in each and every one of our lives. So tune in, because we launch sometime in May, probably May 1st. Pray for me, because I've never done this before, but I know God will lead. Thank you very much.
Give us a sample, just one or two or three people that you're going to be interviewing. You've already lined up some interviews.
Yes. I've lined up Professor Nicholas Miller from Andrews. He's going to be talking to us about the Reformation, and he has a powerful story of how the Lord spared him from the Twin Towers on 9/11. He was actually supposed to be in the building, and we will find out about that. There's another couple that's going to share a story of how God has led them faithfully through the tragedy of losing their newborn son. And so it's stories like this that will capture the imagination, that will capture how faith is lived out in the real world.
And if somebody wanted to tune in, it is on the internet too, or
yes. It will be able to use the app called TuneIn Radio. TuneIn Radio. I don't want to give out the radio station just yet, but it'll be on TuneIn Radio. You'll be able to listen to on the web, on a smartphone app, and locally here on FM radio.
Okay, well, we'll be praying that God multiplies His message, His word, all across Houston and far beyond. Thanks so much.
Thank you. God bless.